with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, freezing rain advisory in effect for the next couple of hours for northern and western Rhode Island. Let's get you right to it with live Pinpoint Doppler 12. And really, any place has a chance of seeing some of this freezing rain move through, with the exception of Newport, New Bedford, Fall River. You're already seeing breezes and temperatures in the 40s, so we're all set here. It's just plain old rain showers, but still some cold air lingering, especially along I-95 and to the north and west of I-95. So these are regions we have to watch closely. Now, when the radar shows you pink, it can mean freezing rain. It can also mean it just can't make up its mind between plain old rain and freezing rain. So even though there's no guarantee this is coming down as freezing rain, just pretend that it is and use caution in these spots. You could see around Warwick, even into the Providence metro area, a little bit of freezing rain is possible. It's been a lot more steady and more dangerous just to the south and west of our viewing area. Saw some reports of accidents around New York City. You can see the pink is a little bit thicker around Hope Valley, so definitely use caution along I-95 and points to the north and west here in southwestern Rhode Island over the next couple of hours. And keep in mind that freezing rain can be more dangerous than snow because sometimes you can't see that tiny layer of ice that forms on the roads. Temperature-wise, we're still watching things carefully from Providence and points north and west. You can see in Providence we're at 30, 26 in Gloucester, 27 Coventry, 32 in Charlestown, 33 in Westerly. As I mentioned, we're doing all right here from Fall River to Newport, where temperatures are already in the 40s. And do not worry, everybody gets in on the 40s by the time we get to the mid and later part of the afternoon. Even as early as the late morning, Providence, you may be in the 40s. All right, this is one good sign. We have the raindrops. They do not appear to be freezing on the lens, but that still doesn't mean they're not freezing on some of those side streets and untreated surfaces, so still use caution out there in the capital city. Here's another view from the hurricane barrier with mostly cloudy skies. Winds have been pretty steady from Newport into New Bedford, between 5 and 6 miles an hour. Still calm from Providence into Westerly, and it's these calm areas we need to watch carefully, because when we have calm conditions and that cold air is at the surface, it's tough to push it out of the way. We really need these breezes to eventually take over and shove that out of the way, like has already happened in southeastern Rhode Island. Here's a wider view of things. You can see that wide area of freezing rain earlier around the New York City area, pushing into western New England. If you have travel plans, especially into western New England, use caution. We do have reports of some problems out there. And then the plain old rain showers on the milder side of the system. Everybody gets in on the milder side by the time we get deeper into the afternoon. In fact, as we take you to 1 p.m., you can see some upper 40s out there, even low 50s possible in places like Taunton. Into the afternoon and evening, we hang on to the 40s. This is right around kickoff. Not bad temperature-wise. We'll take it. Upper 40s. Obviously, when it's raining, that can cool off the atmosphere a little bit, so rain will kind of dictate the temperature fluctuations throughout the day. But we're not going to see that big temperature crash. You can see still low 40s by the time you're walking back to your car. So that is the silver lining in today's Pat's forecast. By early tomorrow morning, the cold air does make it in here as we get back to around freezing, and then temperatures in the upper 30s for Martin Luther King Day, but at least we get the sunshine. Here's that Patriots forecast. 43 rain with some breeze developing, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Could see some gusts of around 30 at times. I'm not expecting wind to play a huge factor in the game. We will see some rain showers off and on, especially from the second half to the end of the game, or even a gusty thunderstorm is possible with some downpour. So that's why this morning we put you in the medium category on the Eyewitness News threat tracker because of freezing rain. This evening it's because of some isolated street flooding, which is possible as you're driving home from the game. 7-day Futurecast shows on a bad Martin Luther King Day with the sunshine. It'll be windy tomorrow, though. Could see some gusts of around 35 miles an hour. Tuesday, mid-30s. Watching for the chance of some light snow on Wednesday with temperatures around freezing. You can always get more updates on your Patriots forecast and also the freezing rain situation this morning. You can find that on our weather blog on WPRI.com.
Now, Eyewitness Sports with Mark Dondero.
Tom Brady